has abstained on a draft resolution tabled in the UN Security Council which condemned Russia's illegal referenda and annexation of 4 Ukrainian territories and called for an immediate cessation of violence while underlining the need to find pathways for a return to the negotiating table. The 15-nation UN Security Council on Friday voted on the draft resolution tabled by the United States and Albania that condemns Russia's organization of illegal so-called referenda in regions within Ukraine's internationally recognized borders. The resolution declares that Russia's unlawful actions with regards to the illegal so-called referenda taken on September 23rd to September 27th this year in parts of Ukraine's regions of Luhansk, Donetsk, Kherson, and Zaporizhia that are under Russia's temporary control can have no validity and cannot form the basis for any alteration of the status of these regions of Ukraine, including any purported annexation of any of these regions by Moscow. The resolution failed to get adopted as Russia vetoed it. Of the 15-nation council, 10 nations voted for the resolution, while China, Gabon, India, and Brazil abstained. In the explanation of the vote, India's permanent representative to the UN, Ambassador Ruchira Kamboj, said that India was deeply disturbed by the recent turn of developments in Ukraine, and New Delhi has always advocated that no solution can ever arrive at the cost of human lives.
Thank you, Mr. President. India is deeply disturbed by the recent turn of developments in Ukraine. We've always advocated that no solution can ever be arrived at the cost of human lives. We urge that all efforts are made by concerned sides for the immediate cessation of violence and hostilities. Dialogue is the only answer to settling differences and disputes, however daunting that may appear at this moment. The path to peace requires us to keep all channels of diplomacy open. India's Prime Minister has unequivocally conveyed this in his discussions with world leaders, including with the presidents of the Russian Federation and Ukraine. So has our External Affairs Minister in his recent engagements at the General Assembly last week. India's Prime Minister has also emphasized that this cannot be an era of war. We therefore sincerely hope for an early resumption of peace talks to bring about an immediate ceasefire and resolution of the conflict. India's position has been clear and consistent from the very beginning of this conflict. The global order is anchored on the principles of the UN Charter, international law, and respect for sovereignty and the territorial integrity of all states. Escalation of rhetoric or tension is in no one's interest. It is important that pathways are found for a return to the negotiating table. Keeping in view the totality of the evolving situation, India decided to abstain on the resolution. Thank you.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.